The name is in the credits of two of the most influential poems in history, and it's probably in the credits of Nolan's film too, Homer. The problem is, the closer historians look, the less certain it is that this person actually existed. No contemporary portrait, no document from the time, no proof that a single blind man sat down and composed both the Iliad and the Odyssey. This is the Homeric Question, a debate that's lasted over 2,000 years with no definitive answer. Ancient Greek tradition describes Homer as a blind poet born somewhere in Ionia, a region that today corresponds to the western coast of Turkey. Cities like Smyrna and Chios competed for the honour of being his birthplace. The historian Herodotus even proposed a date, around 850 BCE. The problem is that virtually all of this information comes from biographies written centuries after the supposed Homer's death. The so-called Lives of Homer, now considered largely fictional. There's no reliable contemporary record of this man's life. What raises even more doubt is the difference in tone and style between the Iliad and the Odyssey. Some scholars, since antiquity, argue both poems were composed by the same person. Others point to differences large enough to suggest different authors. There's a partial consensus. The poems belong to a much older oral tradition, carried by oidoi, singer-poets who performed from memory. Under this theory, Homer wasn't necessarily a single isolated genius, but the name attached to the tradition. Despite all the uncertainty, historians agree, the poems were composed around the 8th century BCE. They were originally written in Ionic Greek with Aeolic elements, pointing to an origin on the Ionian coast. Even the name Homer itself is disputed. One theory suggests it could mean hostage, another the one who does not see. 2,800 years later, we still don't know for certain. Drop your theory in the comments and subscribe for more mysteries.